What's up, everybody, man? It's your boys in the building, man. You see me, it's your boy Q, Logic, man. What's going on with you today? What we got to talk about?
What's good, fam? Hey, we need to talk about, this draft, man. Hey, good, bad, or indifferent. If it go wrong, what's the outcome? If it go right, what's the outcome? We need to talk about it.
Yeah, let's get into it as we do, man. Before we do anything else, make sure y'all come on in, like, comment, subscribe. Look, number one thing for me, the Carolina Panthers must get this draft right because in the Canales era, in the Bryce Young era, we are headed down a stage where you're looking at the impact of us missing on another draft class. What it could do potentially for us is set us back years. You're talking about another 5 years before you seeing us exponentially getting up out of the mess that we're in. If we get this year wrong, if we get these picks wrong, and our quarterback don't come out and look better, you're talking about potentially us trying to piece together for the next couple of years. You may be looking at a new franchise with a new general manager or potentially a new coach, but that's worst case scenario. Logic, what's best case scenario for you if we get everything right?
If we get everything right, that window of moving forward and actually being effective is not going to be, I heard a lot of people talking about 5, 6, 7 years down the road. You might be able to squeeze that in a little bit. You get the guys that be effective. Man, let's just say this 2024 might be a wash. Let's just go ahead and say what it is. 25 might look a little bit different. 26 might look a little bit different. We start bringing some people back in here. Fans start believing again. We look like we got something. We look like when we on the field, we look like a team. We might not be the greatest, but we competitive. You start moving forward. If we go right, we can start it right now. If you fix it with this draft this year, we're gonna be all right.
So, and that's the number one thing. I don't think people realize the key to success for the Carolina Panthers lies on the shoulders of the quarterback. It's the single most important position in all of pro sports. If you get that position right, look, you are heading in the right direction. So that's why this past season we came out, Bryce Young struggled in his rookie year. We're looking to improve upon what we have seen from him. And so with that being said, how tedious is it for these guys to make sure every pick fits like a puzzle piece, man? Like, how important is that to you?
Yes, it's major. Listen, you can have the prettiest house, but if that foundation ain't right, bruh, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. At the end of the day, that's gotta be it because he is the leader. Whether he wants to be or not, he is the bona fide leader of the team because in the NFL, the quarterback is the most important position. It's gotta be right. So if you ain't got that right, we ain't got nothing. So we can't even move forward. We can't do anything unless that's right.
Mm-hmm. And it starts here. Like I said, in this draft right here, they say receiver is the number one position that we need to take us to the next level. Okay, we go and we address the receiver position, and then what? Where do we go from there, Logic? What is the next most pressing need for the Carolina Panthers in this draft?
After you get that out of the way, you gotta go get in them trenches, baby. You gotta go get in them trenches. You go get that center. And once we're gonna hit on both sides of the ball. We already know that. But you gotta get that center. You gotta get that defensive end. You gotta get them. You gotta get them. You gotta be able to get them. Because if you ain't messing with the trenches, ain't fixing that, we in trouble, man. We'll be going in another draft trying to fix it again. So you need to address those when it's possible. You have to.
Yeah, you're looking at Austin Corbett. He's coming in off of ACL and an MCL. And then, like I said, Corbett is on the last year of his deal, and you really would be banking on Lewis, the new guard that we just got coming in. You got to have some type of depth on this line behind Corbett. Like I said, we got Brady Christensen sitting behind Lewis, but to me, like I said, they're somewhat similar to each other. But we could go as this quarterback goal, and we're gonna go as this offensive line goal this year.
Absolutely. They're not talking about it enough. This man about to play center and coming off a major injury. Dog, he playing a position that he ain't used to playing. Those are two major things that people just kind of just brushing under the table. This is huge. So to not address that offensive line, this is why I've been saying beginning, yes, I want a receiver for us, but it would not kill me if we got an offensive lineman at 33. That's the reason why I said it, because we feel like if that guy is there, one of those guys that I named in the video is there, you got to take him. I mean, when you solidify that offensive line, bro, you in good shape. I mean, when the last time we was able to say that for Carolina Panthers?
It's been a while. It's clearly been a while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
all I want to know, the foundational pieces, because if Dan Morgan is putting it together this year, the foundational pieces look to be receiver, edge rusher, offensive lineman, and potentially a corner as the needs that they're going to potentially address in this draft or try to address. From there, I mean, we have about 8 holes on this team, but are those the most pressing needs right now?
I believe so. We got other stuff, like you said, but you need depth at corner because, you know, JC's no longer here. I mean, well, JC Horn's here, but Dante Jackson's gone. You got some guys off the off season or whatever, but you need somebody that's going to solidify that side. If JC can stay healthy, you need that right side or left side, depending on where you want to play, to be solid too. You don't need no issues on that secondary. You got to have depth there. And then linebacker and stuff, we want to address that right now, but we got to do what we can get. It's slim pickings when it comes to them linebackers, and it's possibility for us grabbing one. It ain't really high. So you're gonna address the ones you know right now you can get. So a defensive end, because we just lost Brian Burns. Yeah, we got some other guys come in, but they're a little older. Having some depth there won't hurt. We need that. So we can address that defensive line, address that offensive line, address that wide receiver room, and I think we might be moving forward a little bit, man.
I look at it as edge rusher, wide receiver, cornerback. Premium picks, if we use them, premium picks come between 2nd, 3rd round.
Yes, sir.
Everything we know from 4th to 7th round are developmental guys, and if you do them, you must do your homework on. So that's why I say it's so vital in this draft to make sure that we hit, because we're not in a position where we can come back like how we came back off of last year, where after Bryce we took Mango and Zavala and DJ Johnson and the safety Jamie Robinson.
Yes.
To me, like I said, looking at that draft, we did not hit on anything 2 through 5.
Yeah.
Everything is still out on Bryce.
Yeah.
So I can't put Bryce in that for this one right now. But 2 through 5, we did not hit on any of those picks.
That's right.
So if we bomb another draft, it's going to be, I hate to say it to you guys, and I'm being as real as I can, it's going to be a while before you see any winning coming in Carolina. So this draft right here is vital to the foundation, like Logic say, of what we're trying to build here.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's when it comes down to it, like you said, like I put in the video, it ain't just about Bryce, it's about the Panthers. It's about the team. And at the end of the day, if you can get this draft right this year, the future looks bright, man. You can start working on it and chopping down that wood, man. Right now, we've been struggling to have some consistency. We've been struggling to look like a team. Well, if you can get it right this year, that gap, that thing that everybody talking about, oh my God, it's gonna be all these years, you can cut that in half, man, and start slowly but surely looking better and better and better. And if it don't work out for Bryce, that next year you got some stuff that he can work with going into the 2025. That'd be something to look forward in. If Bryce turns out to be the guy and moves forward, well, again, you got people he can work with. But it's got to be done this draft. It starts now.
Look, we are all Panther fans here. We all one Panther family. We want to come in, hang our hats on what this franchise should be able to do. But in the realm of possibilities, we also have to live in reality. And doing so, the Carolina Panthers are in a stage of rebuilding. We are in a stage of getting things back together. So as we build this team in the Carolina Panthers, come along with us for the journey. I want you guys, if you're watching this video right now and you're a diehard fan, show us the love here. Comment, like, subscribe. But not only to this channel, Carolina Logic's channel at Carolina Logic 84 is going to be in the bottom of the chat. Make sure in the description you click on that, show our brother some love, and make sure you show his page some love over there. Do us the illustrious favor. Come on in. Talk to him, Logic.
Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate the love, appreciate the shout out, man. Yeah, come on over to Carolina Logic 84, baby. Hey, we're trying to make a movement over there, man. But right now, it's all about that Black Cat, baby. Dub Q in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, y'all come on in, man. It's an exciting week. We've been telling you it's coming at you. We ain't playing around. Hey, it's coming. Draft is almost here. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Because we going to take over, baby. It's Black Cat. That's what we do. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Y'all be good.
Peace out.